Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. Today, a battle in the Great Lakes State, and from the Yoopers to those in the Mitten, all Michiganders will be focused on this showdown, as we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Wolverines will put toe to leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So the Western Michigan Broncos return team will have that offense backed up. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. The Broncos want to move quickly. From the gun on 3rd down. Let's it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages.
They can get the sack.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Unleashes one. Complete downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. So Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Nice man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Give to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Makes a catch and knocked down. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They're going to run it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Safe completion on the screen. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Still on his feet at the 40. And he breaks into the open. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him. Out of the gun, the inside give. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Texas State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes his connection. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He's going to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. catch in the middle. It's Owen. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The Broncos racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down in the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to pass. It's caught. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Off play action. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They want to just keep throwing it. He's going to let it go. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass picked off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late, and as a result, it's an INT.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's right on target. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On target to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He's going to pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. This time it's complete. They'll immediately call timeout.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. It's caught. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. He's looking to throw it. Going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the Big House when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Just about set for the 2nd half kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
And the ball is picked off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen him do this, we've seen him do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. He wants to pass it on second down. Got a man. It's Warren.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game. He'll pull it on the read. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He finds his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Owen.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Back to the air one more time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. It's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's got it. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. They'll keep it on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Lets it fly. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Third down play from the gun. Pressure coming. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab on the left side. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Michigan! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll do it himself. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Warren. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on 1st down. He looks hooks that one in nicely. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. No passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and they convert. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Broncos have it with a first and 10.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. Second and 10 from the 49. Unloads quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And once he got loose, it was all over. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Appalachian State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 32 over Navy. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They're bringing heat. And to get rid of it quickly.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now... And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball try to convert on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups, and let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. 4th quarter, 2-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
The hand to the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Line is set on 3rd down. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.